What is up, everyone? I am talking to y'all within errands right now because I gotta run more errands. One thing I don't think I've ever made it very clear exactly how much I hate driving because I don't like driving. I don't like the idea that everything is so far away that I can't walk there or I can't like ride a bike there or something. I hate the fact that I have to drive places. The next errand that I have right now, I literally have to like go an hour away to do this thing that I need to do, and I'm not up for that trip. I'm not up for that driving. I don't like. First off, it's hot outside. It's hot. Is It's not cold. It's really hot. Okay, and secondly, like I only get like 2 off days a week, roughly. So it's like all I want to do is just sit in the house. You know what I'm saying? All I want to do is just sit and just relax and just sort of decompress because it's like after tomorrow I have to go right back out there, and all I want is to just sit and be for a second. I mean, granted, I do got training tonight. I have a training tonight, and I don't like I'm just trying to keep myself just mental. I'm trying to not be tired. I feel like if I take a nap right now, that would be my whole day gone. And I still got to run these errands and stuff. I still got to do these adult things that I have to do. It's frustrating. It's frustrating, and I'm just trying really hard to just kind of get everything situated the way that it needs to be. And I'm tired. I'm watching 13 Ghosts for the first time. I've never seen that movie. I keep hearing people like reference it and stuff like that. So I'm finally sitting down and watching it. I think it's okay. It's a good movie. Like I'm glad I'm not watching it at night because I'm not a fan of horror movies and I do get scared easy. So like I'm not trying to see any. I'm not trying to get scared or nothing. Also, there's this other thing I'm watching. It's on Max. This a show called I forgot the name of the show. It'll come back to me later. I'm just like I said, I'm scattered because I'm tired and I'm frustrated. And the only good thing that's going to come out of this is, like I said, I'm going to training tonight, which is it feels so good to say that. Man, it feels so good to say that. But at the same time, I'm just sort of frustrated because of the fact that it's like, I just hope I'm not too tired from the drive that I have to take, like, after this video to go there and do the thing that I need to do. I'm tired right now. Because I'm tired right now. Man. Not really a whole lot of updates. I mean, I'm still alive. I'm still trying to, wrap my mind around certain things. I'm trying to, like, just not be tired. I updated my podcast after a week of not being able to do it because I was always so sleepy. Yeah, like I said, I don't like driving. I just don't like. It's like why? It's like as I've said before, and I think I've said this a few times now. It's like paper doesn't really have nearly as bad of a midlife crisis as oil does. Like there's a lot of things that's going paperless right now, and using paper is still an option. Meanwhile, oil is out here like we gotta get like some people in. We gotta go ahead and get some people in Congress to make sure that cars are still relevant and everything uses fossil fuels so we can stay in business and make a whole lot of money. I mean, at this point, I'll always say, like, what cost $2 billion that you need $3 billion? You know what I mean? Like, where does this lust for having all this money come from? I don't get it. Speaking of money, one thing I'm really starting to hate is the fact that we live in a nation. I feel like the only way you can get rich in America at this point right now, because you can't work to get rich. You can't do work to get rich. You have to just put money somewhere and pray. That's basically all it is. And I don't like that because that shouldn't be it. That shouldn't be the case. Meanwhile, I'm out here, like I say, there's people out here who work harder than a billionaire ever will, who will probably never see $1 million because they got bills. They got responsibilities. They got things they got to deal with. Meanwhile, a billionaire who with absolutely no, would just callously throw away a couple million on ridiculous things. Like, I don't know, a child. I don't. I just don't. I don't like investments anymore because I have a savings account and I just recently checked it, and all I got was like 8 cents on my savings account. I haven't spent any money off of that savings account, and all I got back so far was like 8 cents. I had that savings account for at least a couple of months now. 8 cents, man. I feel like if you have a savings account, the least you should earn off of that savings account is $10. You know what I mean? Because $10 won't buy you anything, but at the very least, it's not 8 cents. You know, it's kind of ridiculous. It's like, it's really like a case of you gotta find the right account to put money in. No, accounts need to give me my money. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting money up in there and I'm not touching it. You should provide, bro. These accounts should provide. And the only reason why they're not providing is I'm doing a little bit of research about this. Apparently, it's because of the national debt. When the national debt being as high as it is, apparently bank savings is connected to that for some weird reason. And whenever the national debt gets high, bank saving interest go low, which is weird. It's just a weird thing. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like the idea that in order to get, like, one of the biggest ways to get rich in this nation is to basically put money somewhere and hope that it builds high enough interest that you can actually get money back. And it's like so weird. I also just learned that it's so weird, man. It's like I always get kind of bummed out about myself because, like, while I don't consider myself to be antisocial. I'm just really distant because I don't mind. Because, like, the way I see it is, I'm aware that people be busy. So I'm not going to reach out and be like, hey, how you doing? Because I know that I'm not going to get a response back because they're busy. That's how I see things. That's how I approach scenarios. So it feels weird, like knowing that a friend of mine, passed away, like maybe about a year and a half ago. And, like, we had a conversation and we actually were on pretty decent terms, but it's just weird. It's like, I wonder how this guy's doing, and I check on it. It's like, it just makes me feel like I should have. Part of me just feels like, I feel a little guilty about not talking to him as much, and now that I know that he's passed on, and it's just, it's a heavy thing to think about. It's like, I hope that the family is doing okay though, but it's been a while. But he's been gone for a while, so I like to think that like maybe he died peacefully, maybe he was okay. Man, this video is not going to be that long. I am tired. I am rambling. I'm scrambling, and yeah, I still hate Republicans though. There's that. My last video, basically, like some dudes popping up like, well, liberals are worse, and it's like, I'm like, I mean, like, just because liberals are bad doesn't mean that I'm going to support a bunch of racists, okay? It's like, I'm sorry, you can't just be like, the other guys are bad, and I'm going to be like, wow, that means you guys are the good guys. Like, no, that's not how I operate. It's like, if both sides are bad, then I'm going to go pick another side. What side is that? Me. I'm picking me, my side, me side. I'm picking the me side. That's me. Because if I'm going to, it's like, the way I see it is that, like, I know what I want and I won't disappoint myself as often as I already do. I'm tired. I am sad. I am depressed. I am dreading this drive. Let's just go ahead and get this thing over with. The sooner I get there, the sooner I can get back. Love, peace, and happiness and safety. Y'all be good out there.